Hello guys, it's the Friendly Lion here and welcome back to another Battle Cats update video. This time 8.5 is out and there's really not that much. There's, the updately technical features like we normally been getting, but we'll start off with a straight up true form over for Miltsy. One of the elemental pixies, which is the only one I have, which is pretty good, but so this one's getting a true form. So, yep. Next is Maglev's true form. So he gets a lot of this looks pretty cool. I like it indeed, but the stats later in the video, so they are pretty epic. Next we have is a legend rare for the new collab that probably the Japanese version will only get, but there's gonna be a lot of stuff about this collab. So if you're interested in the Japanese version, then yeah. But if English might get it, but we're probably not going to get it, so yeah. Next we have, this is his first form. Massive damage against normal enemies in both ones, as you can see here. So anyway, we have our next slide, which is here. So this is one of the Ubers. It's good against every enemy, and yeah, all those stats in the corner. Next one is this first form. Here is the first form of the second Uber super rare. It's the only one with a true form. Only Uber with a true form, yeah. Here's the second form and the third form. Next one is another Uber. First form, second form. Another Uber, first form, second form. Next Uber, first form and second form. And the last Uber, now this is the super rare, I'm pretty sure, so here's its first form, and there's its second form. Here we have our next Uber. Oh no, this is our new, there's only one super rare actually. So this is a rare unit. It's got a true form. This is a special unit. And this is a special unit again. Another special unit. Another one. And here is the legend rare elemental pixies. Now that all the collab stuff, if you want to pause any time in the video, feel free, because I'll just go briefly over the collab stuff, because it really depends if we get it or not, which is not guaranteed at all. So here is the legend rare of the elemental pixies, which is quite interesting, because of course it does massive damage to aliens. It's a tank type over, so it does mega. So yeah, it's got the break barriers, classic resistance against warp. It's a tank type one, and weaken, which is pretty good. Here's its second form. Doesn't gain any new ones, but just increases in its stats. Here is the cat fruits for Miltsy's true form. So first of all, 3 green cat fruit, 4 purple, 4 red, and 7 blue, and 3 rainbow. Not too expensive, not too bad at all. Next we have is the what the icon looks like when you get it from the gacha. So here we have it. It is a kind of a shiny little orb, like the legend rare stuff is generally, that rainbow type color things. Next we have is the rare gacha for the new collab. Just go over it briefly. And here's a new technical feature we have, which is basically, it's kind of useless, but so if you haven't cleared a stage, it will show up like with question mark. But if you've beaten a stage, it'll show up all the enemy types that are in the stage, which is kind of dumb. See here, they haven't cleared the stage, so it shows question mark of what enemies they're in. But they've cleared the stage, and it shows what enemy types are in it, which is kind of really useless. It should just be show you what enemy types. Okay, so next, and also another feature, it will show, once you've cleared them, the enemies in this stage. When you click on the information in the corner of the details of the stage, will show what enemies are in it, so that's interesting. But you have to clear it first. Okay, so now for the wordy information, we have some new levels. New Uncanny Legends map. There is 3rd stage Star Aliens, 4-star of Grosek Gallery, 3 Wrath of Revenge of Hanar. First stage has no rare/super rare restrictions, so that's kind of gonna be quite weird, different, because super rares are very useful for that stage. And the second stage has red zombie and yeah, but red zombie enemies. Next one is bunch of collab stages for Bikurium Man collabs. So I don't know, it's like Japanese candy, I think, all it is. I'm not really quite sure. And then a Katara collab, which we probably won't get. But next we have the true form, which is Miltzy's true form. The general HP and damage boosts. HP from 41,820 to 51,170. Damage from 39,440 to 48,790. DPS from 4,052 to 5,013. So, and you need fruits, of course. And the second is the Maglev True Form, which is HP, damage, and speed boost. Which speed boost is quite interesting because I think when this new update comes out, he will be the biggest, the fastest unit in the game, which will be one of the fastest units in the game, if not the fastest. I think top even Manic Lion. Well, I think he already does, but so here we have it: HP 15,300 to 20,400, damage to 25,500 to 29,750, DPS to 38,000 and 3,806 to 4,440, speed to 75 to 85, so a 10 speed boost up, which is quite good. So here is the new units: the Elemental Pixie Legend, which is 21,250 HP, 3 times knockback, 32 speed, 8,500 damage, 96 F raw TBA, 330 range, 306 F recharge, 1,110 cost, which is not too bad on its first form. 41 F force swing, 50% chance to weaken aliens to 50% for 150 F resist slow, 50% chance to break barriers, insanely resistant warp immune. Second form, which is much better because it's, elemental pixies are kind of like Ultra Souls, but like how they're cheap on their first one and more expensive on their last. So next we have 136,000 HP, 3 times knockback again, 30 speed, so the speed is slightly slower, 31,000 and 195 damage, 96 F raw TBA, 375 range, 236 F recharge, 100% chance to weaken aliens to 50% for F resist slow, 100% chance to break, so resist slow, and then 100% chance to break barriers, insanely resistant, warp immune. So that's quite a mouthful. So next one is the bunch of Bikuri Man and Katara collab units. They'll probably post more stuff on the subreddit later on, so if you want to check that out, go into detail. We won't go into the stats in this video for, I think, not all the units. So one of the Bikuriman units is the legendary, as we said before: insane damage versus white, long damage attack, and immune versus weaken, which is cool. And then this is the new talents, the fun. So Ramen Cat is getting some talents: slow resist 16% to 70% duration down, knockback resist 5% to 50%, distance down, curse resist, which is quite useful, 16% to 70% duration down, HP up 2% to 20% up, and damage up 2% to 20% up. Octopus is getting some talents: so weaken attack up 5F to 50F duration up, slow resist 60% to 16% to 70% duration down, freeze resist 16% to 70% duration down, curse immune, and HP up 2% to 20% up. So next is Divine Coup is getting some talents: weaken attack 40% chance, 50% chance, damage down 39F to 120F duration, wave resist 5% to 50% damage down, curse immune, HP up 2% to 20% up, and damage up to 2% to 20% up. So here we have new mechanisms. Enemy lookout, as I mentioned before, allows you to see the enemies appear in stage accessibly by clicking stage name or looking on map information. Unlockable either by winning the stage or losing it. So if you lose, it'll show what type of enemies there are. Quitting battle doesn't unlock the information though, and reveals all enemies including event enemies. So here's some other stuff, which is user rank rewards. 11,500, 1 outer cat fruit, and 12,000, which is 1 rare ticket, which is quite useful. The Bikurumin Collab's rare gacha and the lucky gacha for it needs special tickets that's farmable from the collab stages. So there is a new type of ticket exclusively for the collab. So that's basically it. So there's been a lot of features in this update, not much, but a lot of collab stuff. So, yeah, 8.5. If they're gonna skip to 9.0, I don't think they will, but they possibly will. It might not be something big, but we're still waiting for multiplayer, which will probably be a few updates away. So yeah, this is it. So thank you guys for watching, and please remember to subscribe. Trying to hit, I don't know, 350 by the end of the year, something. Just good to have a sub goal. Yeah, it's nothing too good in this update. I do like that legend rare that we have, but yeah, so this is the update. So I'll see you guys in another video. I'll be doing some maybe streams this week, I don't know, but we'll just have to wait and see. So yeah, see you guys, bye.